Welcome to the World News. I'm Medhavi. Now I told you all that this will happen, and today we are seeing that after Russia's historic statement, America has come on the back foot, and now USA is showing a complete U-turn in his statement regarding the cases, and that is why we understand why Russia is so important for India. Now look again, I will tell you all, neither be a fanboy of Russia nor a fanboy of USA. On very balanced approach, the biggest advantage of Russia to India is that whenever USA is dealing unfairly with India, I would say a lot, India has a better option, and recently we saw the way Russia openly criticized the USA and even said that the US wants to manipulate India's elections, and also added that they do not think that Indian agents had gone to USA regarding Panu case. Even in Khalistan issue, you can say that Russia has openly supported India. Seeing all this, America is genuinely shocked, and yes, if you want to know these details that Russia did comments on USA and India, I have recently made a dedicated video on what Russia had said about India and US. Then such statements will come from Russia, and here I will also say that US is a great nation in terms of being powerful, not in terms of morality. But US has become a powerful country because they are very active. Whenever they see that a mistake has been made and the matter is getting out of hand, they immediately take a U-turn and try to correct their mistake. They also try, and USA did the same recently. As soon as they saw that Russia is now openly coming in support of India, Eric Garcetti, the ambassador of USA, he changed his entire tune on Manipur, Khalistan issue, and many more. Talk about India in such a soft voice regarding the issues. I will also show you this. But first of all, you should see this article. The most important thing is that US is now saying that we are completely satisfied with the accountability of India. People were thinking that there will be a fight over Panu issue between India and US. No, not at all. India and US are taking forward their relations very comfortably. This is what Eric Garcetti has said. This is a small clip.
It might have bumps along the road. This would be potentially the first big fight, right, in a relationship. And so far, knock on wood, I would say the administration is satisfied with the accountability that we've demanded on this.
Man says when you know you want to be truthful, completely honestly, I am telling you that we are very satisfied that India has handled this issue properly. This is the first time that we are seeing that from USA side. Such a statement has not come from USA. Otherwise, if you see their statements before this, they are saying that India needs to cooperate, India needs to do this. Along with this, Canada was also continuously taking action from its side. USA has taken a complete U-turn here. Further, he was asked that they used to accuse India that India is purchasing Russian oil. Here, USA has taken a different type of U-turn and said that India should take oil from Russia. We were the ones who told them to take oil from Russia. This was our plan. Now here you will see that we are saying that now we do not expect that India will do as the US is saying, but we will celebrate the smaller victory. Where we say, India, if you want to chase Russia, absolutely you can, no problem, and here you hear this.
Past the ability of saying, oh, just follow America, you have to do exactly as we do. And we take the smaller victories, like actually they bought Russian oil because we wanted somebody to buy Russian oil at a price cap. That was not a violation or anything. It was actually the design of the policy.
A price captain. One elation thing, it was actually the design of the policy. What's the thing? This was the design of our policy for the same India took Russian oil and later refined it off course and sold it across the world. Indian foreign minister kept explaining this to the Western media for 2 years. At that time, Eric Garcetti did not say anything. But when suddenly Russia has jumped in now openly. From the statement that Russia is supporting India, here also we saw that there is no need to blame India from the US. India had not violated any policy of USA. Whatever happened is according to the understanding of US and India. This has already happened. Then look further. Regarding the issue human rights, here you listen.
Human rights issue together. But if America only becomes the finger-wagging government around the world, it might feel good, and it sometimes is the right thing to do, but I'm not convinced how effective that strategy alone is to say, like, we're better, we're the purists, especially when we have plenty to criticize inside our own.
So this statement also matters a lot. He has also backtracked on his statement related to Manipur, and again I am surprised how many issues he has raised. The US is immediately changing its gear regarding this. They are realizing that Russia can easily take advantage of the statements they have given over the years. If Russia openly criticizes the USA, then Russia can gather a lot of support. Is in the Indian population, and that's why I want to add this here. USA is not a country that demands pardon. Do you know that till date USA had dropped bombs in Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and also atomic bombs? Did not apologize? Here you will be able to see the article of 2020. Whenever Japan tells US to apologize because you did not drop bombs on military installations in Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you killed our civilian population, USA is saying leave. Leave it as an old thing. Now whatever we had to do in the war, we did it. US does not apologize even for a second for Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Barack Obama, who is said to be a great diplomat and a charismatic leader, also told Japan, I will not apologize. I will not even repent. I will not even say that the US regrets that this happened. This is a stunt by the USA, you can call it. There has been a line in the foreign policy that whatever they have done in the history, this is never this. They say we did wrong, we regret it. No, we did not do it right. This is a trend in USA, which is quite strange in my opinion, because Oppenheimer, who you can literally say, is the father of the modern-day atomic bomb. He himself said it when bombing once. This shutter of Hiroshima and Nagasaki was trembling, and he literally said that I have blood on my hands. Literally, the civilians who have been killed in Hiroshima, Nagasaki, somewhere, I am also responsible there. That country is its ambassador. Recently they also say about India that see, we had made a mistake. We had pushed India towards USSR, Soviet Union. It was because of us that India-US relations had become so bad. Listen to this clip.
India relations. We actually supported India's independence over the Brits. We had great relations, but when we pivoted, ironically, to China in the early 70s, we walked away from India, pushed them towards the Soviet Union. We were close with Pakistan, and I think Indian government didn't feel that the U.S. was a trustworthy partner, and sometimes even worse.
For a long time, U.S. relation, we easily support India's independence from the Brits. We had got relation by when we pitted ironically to China in the early 70s. We walked away from India, pushed them by the Soviets. We are close with Pakistan, and I think the Indian government feels the US was a trustworthy partner, and sometimes even, but now it is called US being on the back foot. The things that Mr. Jaishankar has been saying continuously for the last 2 years, all these things have been said by the ambassador of USA himself, and I am telling you, if all those statements had not come from Russia, then the statements that we are seeing from the USA, there is no chance that the US would have said all this. Then see within yourself. To some extent, you can also respect the alertness of the USA, in what way the atmosphere is. As soon as they see it, they change their statements, change their stances, but at the same time, you must have understood that while maintaining relations with USA, the importance of Russia will always increase for India, where here USA has seen that India-Russia relations are now completely broken. You see, USA must be talking in a completely different tone. He must be giving instructions. He must be talking to us less. Then in itself, I would say that this is a very important geopolitical lesson for all of us, that how important Russia is to India. India's foreign policy. And finally, here I will ask you a question. Recently, which international organization is a group which for the first time in history has made a law to stop violence against women? Otherwise, an international organization has ever made this type of law was not made. Tell me who has done this recently? European Union, African Union, BRICS countries, or ASEAN countries? Answer in the comments section. I will give a heart to the comment of those who give the correct answer so that others can understand that it is correct. Reply KYH, and with this note, this is the video. Thank you for listening, and I always say, may the gods watch over you.